Memory. This is what number 8 is. Okay. Which memory brings you the most hope or joy?
Oh my God, you're just gonna drop that on me right here, just like this?
I don't know.
Let's
Well,
see.
I posted one. I did post one, and it had to do with like the holiday times and gifts. And here's
Hmm.
one of my favorite memories. So, okay. So we kind of double dipped in my house. We definitely did Hanukkah, but at Christmas we had a little teeny tiny 6-inch tall Santa, and so we would put him out by our fireplace and with a couple peppermint sticks, candy canes, and then there may be a tiny gift on Christmas, especially if the two fell at the same time. But we really didn't do Christmas like we did Hanukkah. And Hanukkah's tough because it's 8 nights and you don't get more than like one gift. So you're looking at this massive pile of gifts of all sizes. They're big, they're tiny, and you're trying to figure out, oh, which one has the underwear or the pajamas, because I don't want to have to pick that, and that's what I tell my friends I got tomorrow. It's the worst. Um, but one year I got Baby Alive. So, not sure if how familiar you are with Baby Alive. It's baby doll that you mix a little powder and water, and when the batteries were in, you would feed it, and its mouth would move, and you would yum yum yum. You would listen to the sound, and it would ingest it, and you would give it a bottle, and then eventually you got to change the diaper. Okay, because
Are
they're
you
so
kidding me
so
right
cool.
now?
Such a cool toy. I finally got Baby Alive, except my Baby Alive had a tooth and it had a piece of plastic chunk hanging down from its top lip. So, that's a massive hazard. If I put my finger in there, it's going to poke my finger. I mean, it really chumped. So we had to send it to the hospital to have a new one, to have it fixed. But I was very excited when I got Baby Alive. That was like one of my favorite gifts ever. That and Easy Bake Oven, for sure. I would still play with Easy Bake Oven. Yeah, yeah. I bought that for my son when he was little so I can make cookies. The Easy Bake Oven. Yeah. So what would be a favorite memory for you?
Favorite memory for me. I'm gonna go with one that might be adjacent to what's going on now.
Okay.
Um, recently as just the other day,
Yeah.
Microsoft finally, well, not Microsoft, but the people who made Baldur's Gate 3 finally released Baldur's Gate 3 for Xbox. And I've been
Okay.
playing the Baldur's Gate game for so long that I remember the first time I got the original Baldur's Gate, the girlfriend that I had at the time somehow managed to convince the clerk to give her the box before the release date. So I come home from work and she goes, "We found this." And I mean, I ran around the house like a dog that hasn't seen their owner for a year. I mean, I
Uh-huh.
was like, "Oh my God, we're gonna be playing this! Oh my!" It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. I would end up not talking to my girlfriend for like 4 days as I played that game, so that did not go well for
Yeah.
her.
But went well for you.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So I'm right back into it. Baldur's Gate 3 is an amazing game. Everybody should play it.
Okay. My last game I played, as you know, was Guitar Hero. So it's been some time since I've been on any systems.
I really wish that they would re-release all of that. Okay, so
Yeah.
a few years back, I don't remember how far back, a buddy of mine was living in Middle West someplace, and we all went out there to visit him. He was like really homesick. His job had sent him out there. He brought his family and everything, and so his wife picked him up. I guess it was called Rock Band at the time, and you had like the drum
Mm-hmm.
kit,
Yeah.
the thing, and she picked
Right.
up the Beatles package, so we all had like all of that, and we're all rocking out to the Beatles stuff or what have you, and that was awesome. And they
Yeah.
really need to re-release that whole set. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
when I was
Yep.
in North Carolina, let's just call it maybe 15 years ago, I was really good at Guitar Hero, like the ultimate playing Guitar Hero, like whatever the highest was, that's what I was going
Like
for.
expert.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Right. So at one point, some underground bar is just like Rock Band tonight, or Rock Hero, whatever it was, right? Guitar
Mm-hmm.
Hero. And so I go down there, and I forget sometimes, like I play video games very hard, like, and I
Mm-hmm.
forget that other people don't.
Right.
So I'm watching these people play on the slow stuff, and I was like, oh, like
Dying.
where do I put my quarter on the
Yeah.
machine so I can be next? Right? And so I play, I select expert level, you hear the murmurs, I start rocking out, and then I hear them go, pick another song. So I play like 4 or 5 songs in a row, and people like clap, and that's the closest I've ever been to performing a musical instrument on stage after being in the symphonic band in school.
That's hysterical. That it does make you feel though that you're really playing. You really feel like I can just grab a guitar and I'll be able to play. I play clarinet, so there is no guitar playing for me, but oh yeah. But I was good, but not once you had to start really adding that pinky in, I couldn't do
See, that's it
expert.
right there, right? Like, I
Yeah.
learned how to play the classical guitar in college, and one of the things that you
So
learn how to do is you don't lean on that bottom finger. You actually
yeah.
put that bottom finger as your base, that because your index
Okay.
and your middle finger, those are the fingers that you're going to like. Those are more dexterous, right? And
Maneuver.
so
Yeah.
when you play on Guitar Hero or Rock Band, you put your pinky at the bottom and you move your index finger up and down.
So you always
Ah,
still just playing with the three. Oh, you don't even play with
yeah.
your ring finger, or you did? Because I
No,
play
no,
with my ring
you do.
finger.
There's still 5. There's still 5 buttons,
Okay.
right? It's just that your pinky's not going to be as
Yeah.
dexterous as your index finger, right?
Right.
And
That's very
so
true.
now those people that made that game would turn
Hmm.
around and make Rocksmith, which is you plug in an electric guitar to your Xbox
Okay.
and you learn how to play the electric guitar, and it is a phenomenal experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Well, I did play video games recently. There is a place not far from like the King of Prussia area that is tiny, like sits next to a pizza joint or a taco joint or something. And it is all old school arcades, like the whole upper level, nothing but pinballs. And these pinball machines go way back, 50s. I mean, and you pay one fee to be in there for an hour or two. I can't remember what was like $10, and you have free play. So no coins, no anything, except their brand spanking new machine that like just came out. Everything else is included in your $10. You can play as long as you want. And then on the lower level is all, your video games. So I had Tempest, which is like one of my top two. My second one is the Star Wars. We're going in, Luke. Or use the Force, Luke. Oh my God, I love Star Wars and I love Tempest. And I had so much fun. I got so much fun. That was a good time. I haven't played a lot of those games, and I was never a big pinball person. And I now know what I'm missing out. I see the appeal. When you can get all these other levels and things to move, it's like fun. It's like totally fun.
Oh yeah.
I'm like banging my body in it. I want it to tilt. I was having a really good time.
Yeah.
That was a good
Yeah.
place. So good stuff.